So today I'm actually doing a video where I'm not doing a voiceover. Cue the drums. Thank you. So today I wanted to film a very collective haul. I've been collecting this stuff since before the 4th of July. Which is like, well, technically that was only 2 weeks ago, but it seems a lot longer. But it's before that, I promise. I have makeup buying issues, I think we all do. Alright, so I went ahead and I've been buying things from, I went to the Morphe store, Makeup Geek, MAC, Sephora, the Inglot store in Las Vegas, and lots of other places like that. So let's not waste any more time and let's get started. Alright, so the first place I went to was actually a warehouse sale for the brand Melt, and I bought eyeshadow stack and a lipstick. The lipstick that I bought from Melt is in the shade Shady Lady. It looks like this. Really pretty fuchsia pink color. It looks like that. It's transferring a lot brighter on camera than in person. It actually has kind of more purpleness to it in person. And the second thing that I bought from Melt was one of their eyeshadow stacks, which I've been wanting for so long. I went ahead and bought Dark Matter, because the first color, which is a peachy shade, like a cork brown, reminds me of cork from MAC. A really pretty burgundy shade, and then just a matte black. And I mean, the packaging isn't exactly the slimmest packaging, but it's cute. You can make little shapes with it. So I made an order online to ColourPop Cosmetics when their metallic, sorry I have them all available, so when their metallic lipsticks came out. And I'm actually missing one, and I'm really upset because it's my favorite one. I can't find it. I'm sure all of you have seen swatch them. They're gorgeous. The first one is Three Way, which I actually used in my, I think it was like, I don't remember what I called it. It was my last tutorial I posted. Really pretty metallic berry shade. Okay. And then I bought Zebra, which is kind of like a deeper brown. They had a nude one, but I already have one from Milani that's kind of nude, so I didn't need both. This one's Zebra, a little bit darker. These ones aren't like their matte lipsticks, they're kind of more like their satin lipsticks, and they're not really gritty, so I like that. The other things that I bought was one, a lippy stick from their Matte X collection in the shade Climax, because I really like blue lipstick. That's what it looks like. Super pretty color, and I love the Matte X formula. It's one of my favorites. And then another lippy stick that I bought was one of their sheer formulas in the shade Kiddo, which is my exact lip color, so that's what it looks like. Adds a little sheer tint to your lip. It doesn't add a whole ton, but it's kind of nice if you're going to the beach or something, but this looks exactly like my lips, so I think I'm just going to give it to like my sister or something. And then I bought one eyeshadow, which I also featured in that last tutorial, which is one of their Super Shock eyeshadows in the shade Sequin, which is a gorgeous rose gold shade. I'm obsessed with it. I love ColourPop eyeshadows. They're so, I don't know if you can see that. That's shininess right there. So pretty. And then the last two items I bought from ColourPop from the same order was two of their highlighters. One in the shade Spoon, which I actually used in my, I tell you guys, I've had this stuff for a while, which I actually used in my 4th of July tutorial. Spoon looks like. It's a really light pearl, and it has glitter in it, like chunks of glitter. But I think for like special occasions and the holidays, it's really pretty. That's what it looks like. And then the second one that I bought was Lunch Money, because everyone and their grandmothers and grandfathers, great-aunts, they all talk about this. This one, it's like a pale champagne gold. I better swatch this everything. Ooh, sorry if my bun's a little crooked. And the next order online was a few things from Makeup Geek. The last time I ordered anything from Makeup Geek was when they had literally their first eyeshadow set, like years ago. So what was on sale was actually two of their older blushes in the pan form. So this first one that I picked up was Infatuation. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Can't really see it that well. Infatuation is a really pretty burnt terracotta shade that everyone talks about, and I got it for $5 online, and I was like, what? I also bought Spellbound in the pan, which is the exact same price, which is kind of like a dusty pink shade, really rosy on the cheeks. I did buy 3 of their normal panned eyeshadows in colors that I've been wanting. The first one is in Desert Sand, which is a really pretty mustard, kind of yellow brown. And the next shade that I got in the regular eyeshadow was Pillow Talk. Looks like this. This is Pillow Talk. It's a really pretty purple eyeshadow. And then the last one of the normal eyeshadows that I got was Bitten. This is probably one of the most talked about eyeshadows from Makeup Geek ever. And I have so many burgundies, but I was like, I need it. But I need it. That's what I always say. And then I bought 3 foiled eyeshadows, and the first one is in the shade In the Spotlight. Look at that packaging. This actually came a lot more pink than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more of like a gold, but whatever. It's still really pretty. And then I grabbed Daydreamer, which is a really pretty purple. And the last foiled one that I bought was called Masquerade. It's a really pretty purple shade. And then I bought one of the duochrome eyeshadows in the shade Backlight. Look at that packaging. And yeah, so that was what I ordered from Makeup Geek. I'm super, super excited. If there's any colors that you would like to see a tutorial with, please let me know down below. Next place I went to was actually when I was in Las Vegas. So I went by the Inglot store and just kind of picked up a few things that I needed. Just kind of necessity things, nothing really that fun. First thing that I went and picked up was a Duraline. So what Duraline is kind of just a liquid product that you can use to do many things. You can use this with eyeshadows to intensify them. You can use them with loose pigments to make them into an eyeliner. You can revamp products like gel liners, eyebrow pomades, anything like that. What else can you do? There's so many things you can do with this stuff. It's so, so cool. Then the second that I bought was super duper boring. Inglot makes my favorite gel liner. It is their AMC eyeliner in the shade 77. It is just the darkest gel liner probably you'll ever try. Oh, those products were kind of a match made in heaven together. And their bags are so cute and purple, my favorite color. And then also I went to the Caesar's Palace. That's where the Inglot store is, and this is also where the MAC Pro store is. So I made sure that I had a good time. And I didn't know that MAC had like a 30% off rack. So I found one of the lipsticks from an old collection, I think. It's in the shade Among the Fireflies. Just one of their regular lipsticks. Looks like my hand's pink. Looks like this. It's just a really pretty brown mauve. And it's a cream sheen. But it was on sale for 30% off, and I was like, what the heck? Alright, and then since they changed their prices on their single eyeshadows, I thought I'd stock up on some of my favorites. So I went and bought Nylon, which is just a pale gold eyeshadow. And then the next one I bought was Charcoal Brown. And then after that, Texture. Then I grabbed Mulch. I'm sorry, you can't really see them through the screen. Just like a warm golden brown. And then I grabbed Coppering. And then the last one I grabbed was Red Brick, which is just like a reddish orange shade. Then I went to Sephora and I grabbed a few things. The first thing I grabbed was the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Sun Dipped. This is my first glow kit and I am fully obsessed. Now, look at the packaging. It's so freaking pretty. It looks like that. I love the texture of these. So good. You guys know me and my highlighting. It's pretty much what I live for, right? This one is actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now. It's from Too Faced. One of their Melted Matte Liquid Lipsticks in the shade Queen Bee. It's actually what I'm wearing under a gloss right now. Looks like that. It's a really, really pretty mauve purple shade. Like a lilac-y pink. For some reason it shows up way more lilac on my lips than for say my friend that has the same lipstick, and hers looks so much more mauve on her. And then the last thing I bought from Sephora was this Anastasia liquid lipstick. and I actually bought this on 4th of July. And it's in the shade Seraphine. It's a really, really nice blue toned red. All right, and the next place I have to show you was actually from 2 separate orders. Ordered a few lipsticks from Jeffree Star. I've showed a few of his lipsticks in some of my tutorials, and I really, really love the formulation. So I went ahead and picked up some in a few separate orders. One of the newest shades I bought was Mannequin, which when I first ordered it, I was like, this is way too nude for me. But with the tan, I actually like a little bit more. And then with that, I still have this one in the box. So this is what the box looks like. Just pink with stars. This is actually androgyny, which is the color that I've wanted for a really long time. It's like this. It's like I would say probably one of the most coveted colors, to be honest. Looks like that. It's a really pretty dusty mauve shade. I picked up Rich Blood, which is it's a red, but it has tiny, tiny shimmers in it. So it looks like that. Super duper pretty. And then the last one, which I actually showed on my Instagram the other day, is Abused. And it's just a super dark navy blue. Wait, and then the last place I went to, I believe, was the Morphe brush store in LA. The first thing I grabbed was actually a palette. If you haven't tried Morphe's palettes or brushes, I highly recommend them. I have a few of the Morphe palettes and a whole bunch of Morphe brushes. So I figured that I should grab this palette. This is the new 35F palette. Looks like this. This screams fall to me totally. But the reason I love this palette is because it's all shimmers up here, but this last row all down here is all matte. And you have like lighter shades to highlight and then even a black, which I think is really cool. If you're just starting out and you want to do something for like brides or something if you're a makeup artist, this is a really, really gorgeous palette. Let me show you a few of the shades, just so you can kind of get an idea of the pigmentation. I have blue all over my hands. I mean, it's super duper pigmented, and I paid, I think, 20 bucks for it. Alright, and then I just grabbed one brush. I was gonna grab a whole bunch more, but again, I was overwhelmed. So I just picked up the E28. Looks like this. Can't remember too many blending brushes. That was, if I could have a quote, if I could put a new quote in my yearbook, which I actually didn't put a quote in my yearbook because I missed a deadline, fun fact, I would put, you can never have enough blending brushes. I grabbed, again, back at it again with the single pan eyeshadows. How many panned eyeshadows have I bought in this video? I am crazy. These are $2 and a few, I don't know what cents it is, but $2 for a really good eyeshadow is pretty good in my book, so what the heck. The first color I got was called Dirty Martini, which is a really, really pretty olive green shade. And then the next one I grabbed was Grape Day. It's like a kind of like violet blue shade. I just feel like it's gonna be super duper fun to use. And then I grabbed Rosewood. This is Rosewood. And it's like a magenta shade. And then this is Seduction, which is kind of like a deep, deep, deep mauve, which is really pretty. And then the last one is Couture, which is a dark eggplant shade. Alright, and that is my entire haul. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please let me know what you guys want to see next down below, and if any of these products interest you, please let me know and I'll make sure I include them in the next tutorial. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I love you so much. Bye.
I can't help it sometimes.
Do not shake your leg.
I'll try and hold it back, but this guy's got a mind of his own sometimes.
Alright.